Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how I do my everyday makeup. So starting off just with my L'Oreal foundation and also my L'Oreal Infallible in two different shades and mixing them together. I don't really have any method to this. I sort of just dot it all over my face, and especially in the areas where I want a little bit more coverage, and also bringing that shade down my neck. Just taking a flat top face brush, I'm using this to blend out my foundation, using circular motions and really pushing the product into the skin. Now I use loads of foundations. I sort of just decide on the day what kind of finish I'm looking for, what kind of colour, how tanned I am, etc. and just go with whatever I feel like. Once I've applied and blended out my foundation, I normally just pick a concealer that I want. I really like the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and I use the shade Custard. It's a nice yellow tone, so for me it covers my dark circles really well and it gives sort of that glowy summery look. I'm just applying that anywhere I want that extra highlight or a little bit of extra coverage and just blending that out again with the same flat top kabuki brush. When blending out the concealer under my eyes, I always use a much lighter hand when doing this because it's such a delicate area there. So just doing it a lot lighter under the eyes and then blending out the rest of the areas. Now using my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, I'm just using that with a Real Techniques setting brush and setting all under my eyes and also my eyelids. Now just using a translucent setting powder, I'm using this to set the rest of my face. If I wanted something a little bit fuller in coverage, I would use a powder foundation. Now just going ahead with a bronzer, I'm just using a light shade from Essence and I'm dusting this all over my cheeks, all over my forehead and anywhere that the sun would normally hit naturally. Now if I can be bothered and I have a little bit more time, I'll go in with a contour powder as well and just sculpt out under my cheekbones and bring it up slightly onto my temples. I also like to drag it down a little bit towards my mouth as it gives that extra chiseled look. Now going in with a highlighter, today I'm using Soft and Gentle by MAC. I'm going to highlight all those high points of my face, really getting that glow on. I like to use a nice peachy blush, so today I'm going in with Peaches by MAC and I'm just popping this all over the apples of my cheeks and also dragging it up the cheekbones. Now using my Morphe 35O palette, I'm just going to pick up this light orange shade here and dust this all through my crease. I think by spending the extra 30 seconds to pop an eyeshadow through the crease, it really gives the impression that you spent time to do your makeup, when really, you didn't. Now just going back in with that same highlighter, I'm highlighting my inner corners and then just bringing that colour back onto the lid space. Now what I like to do is just get a black kohl pencil and run it right on the outer edges of my top lashes. This gives the impression once we put mascara on that our lashes are much thicker. Now for brow time. I'm just going through with a spoolie, really brushing out my brows, and then going in with a brow powder. You can use a pomade, whatever you want. I just like to use powder because I find it easier to work with, and I'm just filling in any sparse areas. Now using Tint My Brow by Australis, I'm just brushing this through my brows to hold them in place. Now using any mascara, today I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic and I'm just coating my top and bottom lashes, making them look nice and wispy. Because this is an everyday look, I normally pick a nude lip liner. Today I'm using Subculture by MAC and I'm just outlining my lips. I like to overdraw my lips in places that I have natural asymmetry so they look a little more even. Now just going in with a matte velour lips by Australis, I'm just dabbing this all over my lips and then spreading it out with my finger. Now just using a setting spray, I'm spritzing this all over my face to get rid of any cake face and to set our makeup all day long. So that's the end of my 5-minute everyday makeup routine. If you liked it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again soon. Bye guys!